Welcome in. Welcome in. Why is it so dark tonight? It looks darker than normal. You don't have to mess with it. Give me a second, everybody. It's probably going to be too bright now. It is what it is. Welcome in. Welcome in. See you when you show up. I'll see you when I see you. Welcome in. We're going to have some fun. We're going to read the energy around you. That's what we're going to do. Just a minute. That's what we will do tonight. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Thank you very much. Welcome in, Chatty Chicky. Welcome in, Lindy. KC and April. Welcome in. Hold on a second. Frog in my throat. Here we go. We'll wait for some people to notice that I'm out here doing a live, and then we'll start. Okay. Maybe I should scoot this way so you guys can see the lines. There you go. It's good to see you guys, ladies. It's good to see you, ladies and gentlemen. Once you find that oh, no, I forgot an ashtray. That's no good. I will have to improvise. I'll use that empty bottle. It's this empty Coca-Cola bottle I didn't bring up last time. All right. And we'll put some water in it real quick. The energy around you. Let's see what we get. I'm going to use a tarot deck I really, really like. And I don't use it a lot. I had like the itty bitty version of it, and I have the big version, and I only bring it out once in a while. All right. Let's get to shuffling. Let's get to these reads, Leon. Yeah, I know. Thanks for being here and hitting that like button. There we go. Let's see what we get. We're not going in order tonight either. We're going to go backwards. Start with Pisces. It's good to see you guys. I'm going to finish my cigarette. Let people find the room. No rush. That's one thing I can tell you about myself. Maybe somebody out there is like this as well. Or some people may like to rush. I can't stand rushing. I hate to rush. It's just, no. Like, no. Gotta rush that cigarette, but who wants to sit here and watch me smoke? Okay, Pisces. What do we have for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Let's see energy around it. Let's see what's going on around you. I get the energy that some people are either are curious about what you're up to, or they want to know if you're learning something new, or if you're going to approach a situation with them. Right off the bat. Okay. Here we go. Some of them, the energy around you, Aries, may feel like no response is a response, kind of. This could be towards a friend or a business proposition. Okay. Here we go. That's not looking at the cards either. It's just going up and here we go. What's the energy? I'm saying Aries. We're supposed to be doing Pisces. So Aries, you got a little bonus on Pisces. Maybe you dealt with the Pisces. Pisces dealt with an Aries or a fire sign, but something like that. Let's go to Pisces. I'm going to shuffle a little more. I was talking and thinking of Aries, and we're going in reverse. Whoops. Show me Pisces. What's the energy around them? All right, here we go. Pisces. Really? Pisces, somebody's trying to move on. Somebody may have treated a situation kind of like karma, like a karmic situation. This is definitely pertaining to love. This is pertaining to love is what I'm getting. Give me something else, the energy around Pisces. Misfits. I get misfits energies. They may have made you feel like the misfit in a relationship. Somehow they wanted to have the sleight of hand, whatever that's about. It might have made you feel a little ungrounded. What else is here for Pisces? I think you've seen through their lies and deception as well for the zodiac sign of Pisces. Or the fact that they wouldn't fight for you in a situation. Look at this. Look at, like they wouldn't fight for the love of the situation. And I feel like the situation now is you're going through balancing things out or identifying it for what it was. Definitely could have been a fire sign. It may have caused a lot of, I just get chaos in this card, drama, whether it was emotional or it was mental, completely like over the top energy. And I feel like it caused it towards you. Hold on. What else is here? Because you wanted the celebration, the Hanged Man and the Knight of Wands. But it wasn't playing with you or coming forward, whatever that's all about. Something about that. So there might have been a situation you had dealt with where it just wasn't working out, or you knew you had to separate. If it wasn't you that knew you had to separate at first, it looks like the person, clarify that, show me the energy of this person. What towards Pisces? Not working with you, emotionally not receptive, very unreceptive in a situation. They were either focused on business, maybe even a different love situation that they were trying to put an ending to or get over. Something about get over. I feel like they were very focused on money. This is typically a travel card. I'm going to say they may have been some of you, they were at a distance, or it just became very distant. That could have something to pertain with communication or the forward action of a situation. Show me the energy around Pisces. This is now behind you. For whatever Pisces this reading's for, this is now behind you. Clarify it. Some of you knew that if you tried to communicate or made the decision towards building I'm going to show you something. Made the decision towards building towards this, that it was just going to end anyway. It wasn't going to come together. I feel like you're going to end up focusing on the things you can work with today. The new love options that can show up for you, the happiness that can become, and not hold on to something that was emotionally abusive or taxing and coming out of that. Basically not wanting to be mentally bothered in a situation. I feel like with this world card, I feel like every time you revisited it, it was just teaching you how to remember how strong you can be. Maybe even on your own, the High Priestess, and moving on, Six of Swords, moving into calmer waters or going towards a different outcome. Tell me something else for Pisces. I get the weird feeling like it was leading you to know or to remind yourself that there's so many more other options out there in the world for you. But not only that, I think it made you work on yourself a lot. Something about it helped you be more creative or productive with yourself or with your time investments, or how you delegate it outward. The Wheel of the Year. Ten of Swords. The Hermit. Some of you, this wasn't easy to face. This is what this tells me. The Ten of Swords to the Hermit, this took a little bit of time to make the decision or have the discernment to emotionally drop it. You know, to recognize that it needed to be cut away. Five of Wands reversed, Five of Swords. It was too bad. It was too conflicted. This is very conflicted energy. And it wasn't really coming in correctly. It just causing anxiety and stress. And I feel like that's why, whether it was removed from you or you walked away, it might have been the best option. Prominent signs could have been fire, air, or water. You could have dealt with a fire, air, or water sign. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see what we get for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. I think before we do Aquarius, I'm going to say this to Pisces. I feel like there was a situation that you had to release and just move on from. I split the deck, had to move on, had to kind of see your own worth and just go venture elsewhere in the world and not take a second thought about it or second breath opinion about putting it behind you or knowing it wasn't worthy of your time. It was just keeping you kind of stuck when you knew the truth and clarity was it was best to go. Emotionally, it wouldn't have kept you happy or it wouldn't have built with you correctly. And it's weird. I split the deck in half and a lot of the same cards I just gave you come back as I just keep pulling out of that pile. I've pile. But I picked this pile and it's all of the message I just gave you. Here we go. Let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius. Everybody going forward should show up on the board. I didn't fix the Pisces situation yet. What's the message for Aquarius? What's the energy around Aquarius? The zodiac sign of Aquarius? What's the message around the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Either you're going to be causing a lot of attention around you is what it's showing me right off the bat, Aquarius, towards others, or paying a lot of attention to yourself, putting either a lot of love towards yourself, or because you're doing that, people are kind of drawn to that. I keep getting that kind of energy on you, and I seen that. I seen a bunch of that. Like I think you had. It's almost like when you get over a relationship completely, or a situation that was damaging, hurting, and then you start to feel like yourself again, and you get like that happy, giddy persona. I feel like that's how you're being looked at by people, or will be soon. Here we go. Some of you, it could have something to do around the workplace too. I'm going to tell you something about around the workplace, or as you're working a lot, or start picking up work. It could definitely show up. Could rush in. Here we go. This is the Knight of Swords. What do we got? Aquarius. Welcome in, everybody. You're something about you're very motivated with money. Others of you. Clarify those three. You've moved. You've got a. I've released you. / I don't trust you. / I'm excited about new connections and them coming forward. / I'm at a point where I did invest in a situation or trust you. I feel like I trust you, but I had to give it nothing but complete. Basically, reevaluate a situation completely. You start with the King of Pentacles. I feel like you knew the King of Pentacles makes me feel like you knew your worth. I'm going to tell you the energy around you. I feel like a situation happened where you knew your worth. The High Priestess is reversed with the Four of Cups. This, for some reason, I get the energy like it wasn't something that you were hoping to see happen, but at the same time, you've already re-looked at it or seen it for what it is. You've already expected an outcome for what it is and kind of looked back at what it could be or what it would be. The minute you did that, I think this is what I think you saw. This is what I think you saw. That you were dealing with somebody that was not up to par. That is a lying, cheating bastard. And if they're not lying, cheating bastard, it's something about they're just not. This could be some of you just dealt with a. I feel like it's a woman's read. I feel like you dealt with a man that didn't know what he wanted. I'm going to tell you, I feel like you dealt with a man who just wasn't sure on if he was comfortable or with. Might have just been not comfortable with one kind of situation. You might have decided, you know what? Let me not entertain. Let's keep going. I don't feel like you entertain that. I feel like this is what you entertain and build towards. I feel like this is what you entertain, Aquarius, and build towards. I'm going to tell you. I feel like you're good. I feel like that situation in the past is over with. Six of Wands. You probably had to make this decision. You could have felt like the person was very secretive, or the person. Something about the person wasn't showing up. The person wasn't showing up. Could have been with communication as well for you guys. And that's why now it's behind you. You're not rushing towards this right now. I don't feel like that's what you want. I feel like you're more focused on stability and practicality of family situations. Somebody could be around a mother or a father or an elder a lot as well. Or that's what you went towards because it brings balance in, or communicated more with them, something like that. What else is here? You're just going towards things that you're passionate about right now is what it's telling me. So somehow it's like, even if I don't see you doing things in reverse, you feel like this feels like you have like a, I can't touch this attitude right now. I won't communicate with this individual. I don't want them to move towards me. Basically, like, I'm going to say the fire's out. And I feel like you know that it's time to move on to another love. I feel like it's time to move on to another love, and you're aware of this. Oh, my Lord. You want to change. One shuffle. You're all about seeing the changes. Show me anything else. Clarify that. You're about balancing the changes and not getting upset mentally over situations right now. A lot of you could be very focused on career more than love as well. This just shows me that you could be focused more on career or love, or if the person tried to come back and talk, you may just not want to deal with the hassles. You may just be like, you know, something. I was waiting. I feel like you were like, I was waiting for it to be real. Waiting. I held the blindfold on. I'm not doing that. You know, I put in the work emotionally to respect myself, even if it meant I had to get away from something. A lot of you recognize this, and you're gonna probably get balance. Justice is reversed. Balance with what? Show me. Some of you is just emotionally not letting them either speak down to you or come in. I feel like it's releasing, like you're releasing a situation that you may have held on to because the foundations around you are too important, not karmic situations. I feel like it's your home foundations or your money right now is what you're paying attention to, or you will be. That's what I'm seeing for you. All right, let's go to the next sign. Here we go. I got two themes too. Without touching, like with what I feel right now, I'm gonna say it like the way I'm feeling. Some of you Aquariuses out there are fighting for like a better structured money outcome. Others of you are doing well, and it's probably gonna get better. But I'm feeling that on your energy, on whoever's out there. That's what I'm feeling. Some of you that are doing okay are wanting to get to like the next level. Others of you are fighting for that level to be like, okay, I can sit back. Here we go. Oh, damn. Pisces still on the bottom. Kind of screwed that one up. I didn't put my banner back on. Let me see. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Where's the one I had up? This one. Switch to that. Let's go to the next to shine. Let's go to, where is it? Here we go. Cappy. Capricorn. in a minute. What's the message for Capricorn? What's the message for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? What's the energy around them? Capricorn energy. Energy around Capricorn. That's a strange message. Some of you Capricorns could find yourself staying up at night later than normal, but being at home. What is that? I don't know, but I'm going to run with that one. Some of you guys could feel like you're staying up at night later. And I just get this weird energy like you're not getting out, like you're staying inside. I bet I'm okay. Go to the other side. I don't feel like you're sneaking out into a love situation right now. Maybe watching something a lot at night as well. Something like I watch something all the time, or give me something else. Capricorn. What's the energy? I don't feel like that's somebody else. I feel like you're doing that. It might be late at night, the only time you can move towards it or have passion or time for yourself. So if you're like a parent, mother, father, it could be like that's when you have time for a situation. Whoever you dealt with, I feel like whoever you may have dealt with, if you dealt with somebody and you're single and they're not with you at this time, what I'm going to tell you, the energy I'm seeing here is they may feel like they may have pondered or recognized they couldn't get the balance they were looking to get with you or bring this in to fulfill with you, that it just kind of had to collapse. You know, I do think they think about building with you, or I'm going to say the ending. I feel like the ending. Secretly may have wanted to come towards you, but didn't feel like they could get a victory. Something about wanted to come towards you, but couldn't get a victory. Thank you, ladies, for the super chats. 5 of Wands. They weren't fighting for you. Knight of Pentacles, they weren't fighting for you. This celebration reversed. They weren't fighting for you. A situation wasn't fighting for you or opening up the communication towards you. It thought about doing it. Somehow I know it wanted to. It kept looking back at this. I think they stood their ground, or this could be you, but it looks like they may have stood their ground. They also may be very they either liked your talks, conversation, the way you communicated, or they're very busy with communication and career. Something about very busy with communication and career. Show me the energy around Capricorn. What else is here? Show me something about that. Could have been a Leo or a Gemini, by the way, for some of you. Could have been a Leo or a Gemini, by the way. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's Aquarius energy. Somebody would entertain or think about the happiness they missed out on, or the fact that it dropped off, is what this tells me. Whether this is your energy or theirs. Temperance reversed with Knight of Cups. They tried not to stress about this, and they thought about coming towards you, is what that tells me. They thought about coming towards you. Somebody definitely thought about like trying to speak to you, because I dropped that on the King of Swords, communication. That's Libra energy. So it definitely could have been an air sign. 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. But they recognized, maybe I should put it behind me. They emotionally and mentally, they went back and forth. They played tag along with their mind and their emotions. But whoever this is around you, I feel like they've released it. You just got a message, just like I think Pisces, very similar to Pisces, almost in the same exact order. They've released it. The Chariot. They've moved on and they've accepted the ending. Could have been to have double water energy. Maybe it was a water sign. Not taking a risk, playing with the past is what that tells me. So somebody knew they're not going to take a risk and play with the past, whether that's you or them. That's the energy I'm getting on around you. Here we go. Eight of Swords and the King of Wands. Not being mentally distracted. Whoever this is, whether it's you or them, it's like somebody had to learn that, you know what? I got to focus on the things that are in front of me, and those are the pursuits and actions I'm going to take care of. Look at that she's going to take care of, whether that's you or them. Here we go. We're going to go to the next zodiac sign. Okay. Here we go. Saggy. Sagittarius. What's the message for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius? Why do I feel like I got to give you a bazillion shuffle, Sagittarius? What's up with that? I don't feel like I'm supposed to stop for a while, whatever that's about. Here we go. Now we didn't want to go back in twice and try to fall. Some of you, the message is leaving it behind. I'm not done shuffling. Some of you are just leaving things behind. The past. Identifying that it was the best idea or interest. I almost said for all. I feel like they need to say somebody, a Sagi's like for all of us, it was the best way to go. Whoever that's for. Definitely could have pertained to you and children or grandkids. Here we go. Let's keep going. Sagittarius, what's going on? Others of you, if you're a younger Sagittarius, you could be trying to move on from a situation. Could be a work thing for that younger Sagittarius. Here we go. Let's keep going. Five of Cups reversed. 5 for Sagittarius. Done. I think you've recognized you don't want to be emotionally bothered by things, whether it is career related or love related. Sagittarius. I said this to Aquarius. I think it was Aquarius. Might have been Pisces. I'm not even sure, but whatever sign I said this to, I feel like I am hitting the women like more than anything right now. This one too. You had enough, and you accepted change, or that's what you work towards, is what this shows me. 3 of Swords reversed, the Tower. It's almost like it's an acceptance. You had to accept things, let them be, or sit back and see them for what they are, and walk away from it. You have double walk away energy. 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. So over the course of last year into this year, I feel like saying last year into this year, you knew there were situations that weren't worth sticking around, or that it mattered. You didn't understand if it would be fulfilling for you, something like that. So that's why the Death card came flying out. That's why it died. It came to a complete halt, abrupt stop, goodbye. A lot of you also were trying to balance out your happiness, is what it shows me. Knowing that might have been too much to deal with. Who knew that was too much to deal with? You did. Or it might have made you feel uncomfortable or ungrounded. I think you put your finger up and said, oh no, oh no. Kind of like you're not going to treat me that way kind of energy. And I'm going to tell you, I feel like you've learned so much that I get like respect on this card. Like maybe some of you are going to have good fortunes coming towards you. Maybe money's going to start taking off, or that career investment, whether it's a brand new career you're looking for. Some of you I do get could be on the fence, or were on the fence with a career situation, or to move on. Others of you, commitments could be showing up, or you could be finding yourself with friends, or on the phones with friends, or spending time with friends, something like that. I just get that you guys did a lot of reflecting. You have a lot of, I reflected over stuff, and I didn't want to stress about making my decisions or not moving towards situations that made me feel like I had my back up against the wall. Others of you, if you felt like you had your back up against the wall, it could have been over a health issue, or one could have been a problem. Something like that. I don't feel like it was a lack of communicate. Look at this. This is another health card in reverse. I don't feel like it was a lack of caring about conversations. I don't feel like it was that. I feel like it could have been a health situation, so health, financial situation, or it could have just been like not wanting to deal with things that are going to upset you. Making that decision, whether it was with love or people you cared about in general. It doesn't have to be a lover. And I feel like you put a lot of work on yourself over the past, I'm going to say 12 to 24 months on this. Somebody might have tried to help somebody younger, and if you tried to help somebody younger in the past, I feel like it was something where the outcome you didn't want to see happened, and you don't. I get like you're over it, or you're not going to let them emotionally burden you. Okay, whatever this is, this is like how you had to pick the battles of situations, really fight for what's going to make you happy, and not let things really make you feel kind of like, out of the loop, or like questioning the communication or the caring part of the situation. It just tells me emotionally you didn't want to play with it. 5 of Swords reversed, 7 of Wands. You might have had to stand your ground with the person too. They could have been another fire sign, air sign, by the way. Only other prominent energy I feel like it could have been, maybe definitely water. I don't think it's something that, I don't feel like it's something that's really you're letting emotionally drain you at this time. I feel like emotionally you've released this. You've said, like, you've cut it out, blocked it, released it, whatever you did. You put a no on the no. You said no to it. You silenced it. Might have started investing in yourself. Others of you might have started investing on yourself or working on yourself, but I get this weird feeling like some of you may have not had seen or paid attention to a celebration, or it's either I didn't worry about a celebration coming towards me, or I worried so much about my stability I didn't believe one could. Something like that. Anything else? Sagittarius. Any other message for them before I run it? I feel like I'm gonna give it to you. I've got the Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups. It looks to me like you started focus on your passion and releasing things that kind of came at you or made you unsure of. If it was unsure of when it came to trusting it, I feel like you just went inward, learned about it, and really focused on the things you could offer. Every time I go to you, it feels like you learned about yourself. But then when I go to love, it feels like you kind of seen it for what it was, or dealt with the karmic situations of it, and kind of released yourself from going towards it. The Star reversed, 2 of Pentacles, the Moon reversed, and the 6 of Wands reversed. Not rushing towards a manifestation, towards love in a situation. Emotionally knowing that might have been the best outcome for whoever that's for. All right, we're going to do the next sign in a second. Here we go. Here we go. I tried to read the energy around you. I felt like I read some of what happened around you, but it felt more like you kept pulling in, showing me how you handled the energy around you. I'm just going to tell you what I'm getting, what I'm feeling off of after saying what I said. Here we go to Scorpio. Scorpio. What's the energy around Scorpio? Scorpio. Thank you for being here. Please remember to hit the like button. Thank you very much. Subscribe if you like the content. That's all I ask. It's free. Here we go. You don't start this again. You used to do this to me all the time. Maybe I waited too long to pull these cards out. But it's always at the end, and I loved it. Gemini did it. Leo likes to do it. Of course, Leo likes to do it. Gemini, they talk like a mile a minute. They're going to want to show up and they want to read it. Scorpio likes to do it too. But Scorpio would always do it at the end. Gemini in the middle. Leo likes to show up in Pisces. I know that. I don't know what the deal is with that. But Leo loves them Pisces. That Pisces energy. Here we go. Let's get back into the energy around Scorpio. What's the energy around Scorpio? Could be getting information at night. Something about getting more connected in the later hours of night. I don't know why I feel that way, but I'm going to tell you something about late at night. Not like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, like not early morning, but like maybe 10, 11 at night, whatever that's about. Right after you hit the pillow, maybe an hour or two, something like that. Here we go. If you do anything spiritual, it could help you with work or bring in balance. Something about your manifestations are coming, are going to start working in your favor. Also, I feel like love. Some of you could be love. If you haven't been dealing with love at all, something about if you haven't been dealing with love at all, I'm going to tell you, it may be time for you to get ready. It may be time for you to get ready. If your heart's been closed off to the situation, secretly, you've been trying to avoid it or not go towards it, I feel like you need to get the strength to recognize you need to go towards it. Oh, you're on the other side of the deck. Strength card, death card. You need to go towards it. I'm telling you something about if you've been on the fence or holding back towards love situations, I feel like Spirit doesn't want you to do that anymore. Let's keep going. They want you to fight for balance. They want to see you fight for balance and change. And in what department? In love. In love, or maybe even within families. Some of you could be taking your family to a retreat, resort, doing something with them, or it could have been talked about and now it gets re-brought up, something like that. A lot of you could be trying to work. I get this energy like you're trying to work hard or do a lot. Something this feels like somebody out there, Scorpio, is trying to work hard or do a lot, is what I feel off of that. Show me something else, Scorpio. Show me something else for Scorpio. You may just be careful you're not overworking. I was getting like you may be getting tired of putting in the work, but or putting in a lot of work. Just be careful of what you're like, how you're investing and what you're investing in, whatever that is. And I looked right at that first card. Some of you, the message is you're not investing or fighting for love. And that's I got like a spiritual message for you. I feel like Spirit's telling me, and I dropped it right above you. Look at this is right above your card. I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to fight for. The love around you, your family, or maybe a love connection, whether it just took off, it's getting fixed, or it's brand new. A lot of you, it feels more you're going to start something brand new, or it's brand new coming towards you. Here we go. I don't feel like it's a reconciliation for some of you. Some of you, if it's a reconciliation, you may have to decide if it's really worth it. Look at this. You may have to decide if it's really worth it or sticking around with that. I think you'll come to the conclusion. It's up to you to make the decision, though. It's always up to you. Here we go. I saw the Queen of Cups. I saw the Emperor. What do you got? Show me why that's in reverse. Show me why that's in reverse for Scorpio. Wow. You have to make a decision. Some of you won't go. I just get you won't be. You won't go. I feel like you're not going to spin the wheel backwards. And there's the wheel backwards. Damn. I feel I was looking at this and the 8 of Swords in reverse and Karma in reverse. And then the King of Pentacles upright. I'm like, I feel like you're too busy because I dropped this on the 8 of Pentacles. You're not going to go backwards as far as with situations that may have made you feel put out or in a situation. Go to the just pick it up where the movement, you could have felt like you were carrying a situation or you need to carry a career and not worry about love as much as you should focus on love. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. Something about that career and health has been like your monopoly in my readings for a while. I feel like you're not playing with anything other than those two things or moving towards anything other than those two things. And emotionally, it's time for you to change. That's what I see for Scorpio. It's like I don't want to deal with it again energy. Hold on a second. Very back and forth. Should I deal with it? Should I not deal with it? Should I entertain the passion, the happiness? Should I let it move towards me or work on it? Kind of like 2 of Wands. I feel like the answer is going to be you move towards it. I feel like you tell yourself, I don't want to do it. And then you eventually start doing it. Or it just starts happening. If somebody from the past tries to return, this is going to be specific for people. If somebody from the past tries to return, this is a love connection. Somebody from the past tries to rush in, it's too late. It's going to be too late, or you're uninterested. Something about too late, or I'm uninterested energy. 4 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 6 of Wands in reverse. I feel like it's just like you don't trust them. You either don't trust them or their communication. You feel like it's either I get this like it's like their game, like it's all game. Emotionally, you just want balance when it comes to celebrations, and that's probably why you haven't moved towards them if you're the single Scorpio. Also, I do feel like it's been health and career. You've been having that theme pop up for a while. Like that's been your motive or your dedication. Health, career, and maybe if you have close loved ones, kids, nephews, nieces, something like that, those have been your focuses in the past and recent. Mostly the past couple of readings for you, Scorpio, it's been health and career and not going towards love. Trying not to being worried about it too, about dealing with it or heading towards it, whatever that's about. Let's go to the next sign. Libra. Here we go. Libra. What's the message for the zodiac sign of Libra? You could feel like you're at an intuitive crossroads, Libra. What is it about? What is it about? Probably career or health or career, health, stability, career, health, or stability. I feel more like stability. Show me something for Libra, please. The energy around. What's the message for Libra? There you are, Libra. More. Stability. You guys are going to work on stability, getting healthier, getting fit. I get this energy like some of you could be taking out kids as well, bringing the kids along with you towards something. A lot of you are focused on money or seeing it come around. As far as the love situation, where's this going? I'm putting it under 3 important ones. I feel like you don't see a situation changing or shifting. You may feel like it never will. That person could be an air sign, fire sign, by the way, maybe an earth sign, whatever that's about. Might have had a family with them. Might have had kids or pets. Show me something else. Wanted to show up. I can't deny it. All right. Should have just put it out when I was going. 10 of Pentacles, the Death card. Clarify. Somebody's just tired of the way the past went down, whether it's the Libra watching, and some of you, it is you. I'm going to say it's you. Secretly, it's like, I got to move on. I can't be stressed about things that have happened. I can't stress about this. And you internally know this. If you don't want to feel that way, I feel like you're just trying to go into like move on energy. There may be a situation you knew that you had to let go of or wasn't opening up emotionally when it came to stability. A lot of it was they didn't emotionally open up or communicate well with you, or they felt that way about you. I'm going to say what the cards show. Here we go. Clarify that. Two of Wands, 4. Did somebody just get let go of a job? Somebody could have got let go of a job. Somebody could have had an ending with a job. Done. A Libra out there could have been cut away from a job. Somebody could have lost their job or have had these worries, anxieties, these fears about it. Somebody could have been released. or they feel released. It's so there's I'm getting two themes. Somebody either feels released in love and is looking for release in love and change it with changes in love in a love situation, whether you're coupled or not, or going towards something that's going to really be a good investment. Somebody feels that way, and the other side of the fence, what I'm seeing is it's either that or somebody doesn't feel like that it can come back around and work out. This tells me it doesn't look like it's coming back for me, and it feels like somebody may have lost a job, or changed jobs, shifted jobs. I'm going to say lost a job or was worried about losing a job. I feel like you're striving for balance right now, or fighting for balance. Could be career related, or more independent energy. You have very independent energy. I'm really wanting to look at it for what it is, face it emotionally. It stresses you out. Then you think about what it can become. For whoever that reading's for, some of you, it may stress you out, but you think about what this can become. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Six of Pentacles. Thoughts. You have a really strong money situation going on. The Three of Wands is you wanting to build towards the Queen of Pentacles energy, emotionally not wanting to be upset, maybe over the things that fall out. I feel like a fallout energy, whether it's relationship or career, or whether you got cut from a situation, or every time you try to rush towards something, it feels like it becomes something behind you, and you got to start rebuilding. You have like a I want to rebuild from the ground up reading. That's what I see for Libra. Here we go. All right. Virgo. Put the comments on so I can see you guys. Welcome in, everybody. All right, Virgo. What's the message for Virgo? What's the message for Virgo? Virgo. What do you got? Show me something for Virgo. Some of you have been manifesting balance. Others of you, I don't know why I heard triggered, but some of you guys are not wanting to be triggered by situations. I definitely could have something to do with relationships around you. Things that I get this like past investments energy, whatever you dealt with in the past, it's like, no. Maybe don't have patience for it, or it was throwing you off. It's making you feel off, or you could have also been worried about money. I feel like you were worried about the changes of money or the outcome in a family situation. I think you kind of said no. I think you kind of let it go. This shows me you might have let it go. It wasn't somebody. There's a Virgo woman, man out there. Somebody knew it wasn't worth the stress. This tells me Seven of Swords to the Four of Swords to the Five of Cups to the Queen of Wands reversed. It wasn't worth the stress of the situation at all. It wasn't, and I think you started to stand up for yourself, and now you're fighting for your stability at this time. Show me something else for Virgo. The energy around them. You're fighting for balance. You have a I want to fight for balance, or I want things to come correct kind of reading. It needs to come correct. Passionate with excitement. If it comes at me like this, I will not pay any mind to it. I've already made up my mind on this decision. Could have been an air, water, fire sign that you dealt with. Somebody, I feel like whoever you dealt with, they were trying to take something. Or talk like they could offer something to you. Clarify that. Maybe offer it to work again between you and them. or a situation around you and others, it doesn't look like they get. Eight of Pentacles reverse tells me that's not going to happen. That just stood up. What is it? They either. I need to clarify. What? You may be too focused on finances right now, and trying to be patient without being stressed out. Not wanting to be stressed out. This to me just feels like you already know that. Nothing else I can say on that. I feel like you already know that. Could have been a man you had to cut out as well. Man, some of you could have been a man just when it came to playing with it. 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands. It just felt uncomfortable. Does she look comfortable, or does she look bothered by it? Does she look like she wants to run towards it, or does she look like she's making the decision? Probably to cut it out. Go to the bottom. Probably to recognize it for what it is. See, a goose for a goose type energy. A duck for a duck. The Emperor, the Karma. Not really playing. I just feel like something was, you let something go. Some of you, it's a man or a woman. I got Karma, and then I got the Emperor. So I got the man in reverse. I got the woman underneath, the Queen of Communication. Something was put behind you. Whether you put a woman behind you or a man. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's something about, it wasn't secret. There was no secret that you knew it wasn't going to work, or that the person just, I feel like they would come in like this just to frustrate you, or throw confusion, or emotionally make you feel not so happy. This person was really hard to communicate with. This may have gone on for years, a long time. Whoever that's for. This may have gone on for a long time. And you showed up. And you emotionally probably shut down the emotional offer of this person. 4 of Wands reversed. I feel like you said no. And you didn't just... I don't feel like you did it out of... I get this weird message like you did it because it's like, no, I tried, or we tried, but I see who you are. Energy. You see that Wizard and the Lovers? I feel like you're like, I see who you are. And emotionally, it feels like emotionally, I hate to say this, but I feel like somebody tore you down too much. And that's why it's done. And you're going to have to balance. You probably don't like communicating with this person. They might have been very stingy or cheap. And it's something to do with your past. And now you're focusing on 2 things. Your happiness. Some of you are focusing on your happiness, or also trying to learn something new. And I do feel like that is going to show up for you. If you wanted to know something, I feel like if you've been feeling on the back burner of a situation, I gave you every card. I feel like something is going to show up for you. That does feel like it's more relationship. If you're single, you could have something show up for you. Something could be, coming towards you down the road here. Let's say within the next 2 years. If you've been wondering, I'm going to put that one out there because I just keep seeing a road that just keeps going. Road with rocks, like sand and rocks, and I can see way down that road. So I'm going to say 2 years. Here we go. Next sign. Let's go to Leo. Leo. You might just be getting around the corner to that happiness lab. Something about that, whether that's for Leo or for Libra. Leo. What's the energy around Leo? What do we got for Leo? Of course, you show up. Queen of Wands. Leo. What's your energy? What's the energy around you? Leo's watching. What do we got? Last one. Here we go. Show me something for Leo. What's the energy around them? Creativity, passion. Some of you are trying to find the creativity or the passion that's going to make you happy. Some of you, it's either it's like it feels like you could be trying to manifest or transform or see something change. I just get change on those two together, wanting changes. And look who came on after that. I think you know this. I think you're aware of this. Clarify anything you can for Leo. You want to move towards it, probably. All right, what are you trying to say? Some of you guys have a theme of Page of Swords, learning something, maybe wanting. I get this weird. I feel the energy on that the Fool reverse, the Ace of Wands, either learning something or wanting to change something. With that, towards the Page of Swords to the Ten of Swords. Also, anything that felt heavy. It's something where I feel like you're working on building up your emotions. I don't know. Maybe you got a little under the last moon. Maybe you were very emotional. I wasn't, but maybe there's a Leo out there that felt that way. The Knight of Swords with the Queen of Cups reversed. That looks like you might have jumped from one mood to another. So whoever's dealt with that, like you're in it for 1 minute and then the next minute you're like, fuck. Whatever that's about. Clarify the Magician and why it's here for Leo. This could be pertaining to how you visit the love situations or what's going to happen in love. You could have felt that way, emotionally set back on and off, hot and cold feet towards love situations, or maybe even the lack of communication. I'm done. The lack of communication with it for the Leos. I feel like this has been on a lot of the lady Leos. This is what they've been thinking or emotionally holding on to. The Hangman reversed. Eight of Pentacles. You could be very work oriented too right now, or focused on work. Career. I feel like you're focusing on career. Career and love is what's really showing, surfacing for you ladies, and getting the balance with it, manifesting it as well. Go to the bottom, shuffle it, let it jump. What is it? And some of you know you couldn't lie about knowing that love is something you want. If you're single, some of you know that's what you want. Secretly, you can't hide it. You can't hide that you want to, like, you're ready for that connection, that spark plug to show up again, for that love to reignite kind of energy. I think you're ready. Strength card just came out. Who's ready? You are. I feel like you're ready. I'm done. I feel like this is telling me you know that you're ready. Give me something else for Leo. Somehow I'm going to tell you, I feel like a lot of you may have felt like it wasn't showing up or fighting for you, or it was like a lost cause for a while, and now you're fighting for yourself. You're not worried about what was. I get like you've let go of what was. You're not. Something about I'm not going to let what was distract me. I feel like the ladies need to hear. I'm not going to let what was distract me. I'm going to trust the decisions I need to make, and a lot of them have been towards stability or home life. A lot of it seems like career, finances. I hope you're not spending too much either. Watch out. Some of you could catch yourself spending too much within the next 2 weeks to 2 months. Watch out for that. Others of you could feel cut off from an earth sign, fire sign, by the way, or vice versa. Earth sign, fire sign. Only other sign I would definitely add to that is potential water. Some of you don't want to play with anything that's going to make you feel rejected right now, or come in and come out energy. You're just not having it. Queen of Wands. After I said that, you're just not having it, Leo. Some of you are too dedicated to the things that have meaning to you right now, is what it's showing me for the Leo sign. That's what I have for Leo. Kind of like back up. I'll cut a bit. That's kind of how I'm gauging your energy. Could have been a Sag you dealt with for some of you. It was fire on fire too. Could have been a Sag, could have been another Leo, could have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Here we go. All right, Cancer. Cancer signs. Cancer. You know, I did see that comment, so I'm trying to be nice. You know, I have a hard time playing nicely. Should be careful up in here. Yeah, add Cancer in. Boom, disappeared and I never fixed it. Oh, I don't want it to do that. Okay, there we go. Cancer. Bro, I can't read your I cannot read that dude's writing, but he likes to say no. Hello, no. Welcome in, no. Do you speak English? Because it sure as hell don't look like it. You said hi and no. Hi and no. Oh my God, people. They cease to amaze. When I tried to read his name, all I could think of was like, Shalakapakaska, boom! Like, get out of here. Get out of my room. You know. You wouldn't say that to this man's face. Unless you had a bomb strapped to your chest, then you wouldn't be saying much. Other than a couple word phrases, kaboom. Oh, people. Especially 15 years ago, I'd have knocked your clock. I'd have knocked you out. Straight up. Before I had a child, I'd have whooped your ass. No shame in my game, being honest. Here we go. Here we go. I wouldn't have let you say much either. I would have done it while you were speaking. Probably cut my knuckles and been like, oh, you bastard. All right. 5 of Pentacles. Cancer. Some of you guys are leaving the debts of the past behind you. You're moving away from it. I think you know that's the smartest thing to do is leave what? The past behind. Some of you, it may have been hard. Some of you, whether it was you wanted the communication, I feel like the work needed to be done on yourself, whether it was emotional happiness or building more structure in your life in general. It feels like it was emotional happiness, but also family. I never get a reading like that. King of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. A lot of you are fighting to be seen or have your worth known or wanting your worth to be known. Emotionally trying to accept decisions that don't work out or you don't communicate with or that are behind you or that it's almost like you just don't want to be bothered. I get like I don't want to be bothered by stuff. I just want to secure things. You have like I want to secure things reading, whatever that's about. Show me something else. This is just telling me you've already made a decision, whether it's in love or the shadow side. You don't want to have to play like, oh, what do we got to guess this week? Johnny kind of energy. You're like, no, I'm all set with that. You know, that's just, I've stumbled something about the Knight of Pentacles reverse. I've stressed out or stumbled with that too much. I'm going to pursue the actions that I want. Point blank. I'm going to pursue the actions that I want. I'm going to go in the direction that makes me confident and comfortable. That's a lot of independent confidence. Some of you, it's not wanting to be stuck on a reconciliation or nights over it. just kind of releasing it. You have I'm releasing this and I'm putting the work in whatever I can invest in reading. Maybe it's because you had to analyze the past or how things didn't switch. You didn't get the switcheroo with the past. Some of you may be some of you guys may start talking more to somebody, or you've been holding back on talking to somebody more. That's what it says. The Star reversed, the King of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Here we go. A lot of you are wanting to see balance and changes show up. I just saw like like this is weird. I've never seen that in a reading. I feel like a volcano, like you've been waiting for this and wanting this for a while, wanting to see changes erupt, show up, in changes, balance out. And I don't think this is a figure of speech. I feel like this is the truth. Some of you, it's in the contentment within home or finding that home. If you don't own a home, it's wanting to buy a home. Okay. The Hangman reverse and the Page of Pentacles, wanting to build the money to save towards a home. Four of Swords, emotionally, you give this thought. You wonder if you're gonna have enough or if it's gonna happen. Could be a man that does that, by the way. Here we go. Maybe a woman. Others of you know that you haven't been getting out enough or fighting to go out. And I think you should. I think you should. And the balance is probably the best outcome for you. Something about the balance is probably the best. Sometimes you can become your own best teacher. Boom. Sometimes Cancers, you can become your own best teacher. Some of you may be so focused on setting the path that's what you're working towards or trying to strengthen up. I don't know if you're going to know this. I'm a man, and some women know men colognes. I don't know any women's colognes. I suck at that. But, I mean, maybe if I heard like J-Lo or Dolce Cabana, if that's a girl's one, I don't know. But I feel like some of you are bruting it up, like the men's cologne brute, like you're getting that brute force energy within you. And you know something? It's like I feel like you're saying no to being emotionally distracted. And who's saying no to being emotionally distracted? That you showed up. Emotionally don't want to be deterred or offset. You're large and in charge at working and building on yourself right now. More or less than worrying about celebrations. I don't feel like you care about the endings, and secretly you know that the endings were probably the best thing or made you stronger. Some of you, if you were cheated on or they were hiding something from you, the Moon reversed, Five of Wands, the Three of Swords, they had a victory somewhere else, the Emperor, you're like, well, you can have that bitch. That's the energy you're showing me. You're like, well, you know what? You might have even said this to yourself. You could have that bitch. Somebody might have done that, and I feel like it's past tense. All right, that's what I got for you. I feel like the person might have been, somebody was very deceptive around you. And I think you moved on. When it came to emotionally being honest or opening up, I feel like you moved on. I don't think they could hide their secrets. No, they couldn't. Ace of Wands reversed, the Sun, and now I feel like you've learned how to trust your inner self a little bit more. Because you got the Sun card following, trusting inward more. You've got the Ace of Wands. You felt like they were pulling it out, putting it in somewhere else kind of energy. And I think you're moving on to other things. You're taking a risk. I feel like you're taking a risk on yourself or the things that you've seen for what they are and have learned. That's what I see for you. All right. I don't know who else I gave a full reading, like every card, but you got one. All right. We'll go to the next sign in a minute. So I'm going to tell you, some of you may have found out, Cancer, before we go to Gemini. Some of you may have found out that somebody had somebody else. Others of you, if you didn't find out and you can't shake that nasty feeling, they might have. I would vote, unfortunately, what wasn't seen, it may have been a way to so it didn't hurt you and you healed that way. It might have been better for you in that course of direction, but that reading really felt like somebody was hiding something. And it's like, yeah. All right. Thank you for the super chats, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Audrey. Okay, thank you, KC, and everybody else who sent in them. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Jill, Alban, Lisa, everybody that showed up. Welcome in. We're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini. Somebody wrote Gemini in here. They just had a typo. Don't worry, I ain't making fun of you. I hate typing text because I suck at it too. I have fat thumbs, and then I hate correcting things. You know how many times I'm trying to like text something and I hit the little dot and it gets in the way of my word because my finger hits the dot instead of the space bar. I'm like, I can't stand it. It gets on my nerves. Like, especially if I'm trying to like type fast. I'm like, yeah, that's just no. Here we go. It's on a cell phone, obviously. But here we go. Gemini. What's the energy around Gemini? What's the energy around Gemini? That was fast. Good luck. It's funny, I itched right here, even though I've itched there a couple times. Sweater's kind of making me itchy. I feel like fortune or good luck is on your side. Some of you may have to be in attendance to see it happen. You may have to put yourself there. Okay, whatever. Let's keep going. Okay, just put yourself in the right places to produce the stability. That's what I'm going to tell you. Just do it. Just go for it. I'm surprised that you got double money that quick. I feel like you need to do that. Others of you are not focused on the hurdles of the ending of a love situation. What are you building towards? Hold on. We're going to ask for this. Yeah, I'm done. You're building towards either career or you're going to have a better breaking career this year. Either you're working and steadily working. Clarify those three. What's going on? You may be working or thinking a lot about how to produce something, work creatively, insightly. Like your mind may be going really fast. Honestly, I feel like it's your mind. I just feel like severe focus on you coming. Either you're doing it now or you're going to be doing this. When it comes to love, some of you have moved on or are sitting there looking away from it. Don't trust it. Could be a Libra you don't trust, by the way. Seven of Swords, Libra reversed. Before that is the Knight of Cups, the Hermit, looking away from a situation, trying to work on their own, fending on their own a lot. So there's an unhealthy trust connection here. That shitty communication or building together, may have children, death card. Somebody's lost their patience with it and wants this behind them. They don't feel this is like I feel like it's a circus. Like this is like it's a circus, and emotionally, I feel like you're aware of it. There's no passion, there's no sex, there's no passion, sex, or happiness. Emotionally, I think you've learned that. You've seen it. Or you feel like they offer it somewhere else. Some of you may feel like they're doing this not with you. They do this somewhere else, or they do that to you. Whatever. Let's keep going. Three of Cups reversed. Knight of Wands. Five of Cups. Somebody feels like somebody's playing in somebody else's sandbox. I'm done. And mostly doesn't want to be bothered by it. Wants to move on. But this is what I'm seeing. Page of Pentacles. You could also have some decisions that are making you like go back and forth, or very conflicted mental thoughts, rapid thoughts. Like shit. I don't want to get stuck with my thinking. I just got to make a decision. That's what I'm seeing for you. Some of you, I'm telling you, it's making thoughts, and it's a career motive. It's am I doing this right? The Lovers, Five of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Three of Swords. Others of you are not wanting to be nagged. Nag. Don't nag me with any drama. Secretly, I need to work on things that are going to bring celebrations. So you want to work towards love and celebrations and money. Love, celebrations, and money. That's your reading. That's what I'm seeing for Gemini. It just keeps showing up in different ways. Some of you had to walk away from an air or water sign. Definitely could have been a Libra, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius will say it, but that's the King of Swords. You had to pursue action. Eight of Cups, walk away, the Star reverse. Could have been Aquarius. Maybe a Leo. Shit, maybe a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I don't know. You tell me. Ten of Swords reversed. I feel like somebody's had enough and doesn't want to rush towards the situation anymore. They want change, and I feel like it's you. I feel like you want change. Show me something for Gemini. You could be getting building up something about you could be building up new relationships or connections, and I feel like this is around career or just platonic. Also, I feel like you could be building up your imagination. It could be opening up a lot more. All right, becoming more spiritually, divinely connected, understanding things more. Whether you recognize you do it or you don't, look out for that, Gemini. All right, I'm going to say from now to the next 4 or 5 months, pay attention to that. That part's important. All right, try to catch yourself being ahead of situations, and then trying to don't overthink it. Just try to make sure you notice you're doing it. All right, here we go. Taurus. Here we go. Welcome in, everybody. 124 you. Thank you for being here. Ooh. Are you a magician? What's going on, boy? And the high priest. Oh, come on. We're gonna get another spiritual reading for you. That's how you roll? Oh my God, that's how you roll. I'm done. Taurus. Ah, I don't. You're very spiritual. Get it, Taurus. Get it, girl. Oh, kick some ass. Like your reading's over. You're done. Yeah. All right, next time. it's the theme. It's been coming out the whole time. I can't change it. People are like, why are your readings all the same? I don't know. I'm reading collectively, and energy doesn't change at the dime of a hat. And if you think it does, you're probably fucking wrong. It can't. Yes, can it? Can things change in life at the blink of an eye? Yes, but do certain things not change? Or can you spit some truth out into the world, and then when you spit some truth out in the world, it had the opportunity to change, but it didn't? Exactly. So be very mindful about what you say, because people have said some dumbass shit, and I look at the comments and I'm like, it's exhausting looking at that, because it puts me in a position where I look at it this way. I speak to somebody that's down there, up there, not the devil, people that have passed on. Like, I use the advantage that I understand, and a lot of people don't comprehend that. So it is what it is. Here we go. Taurus, let's see what you get. We already know you can ask spiritually. What else you gonna get? Show me something else. Taurus, what do you got? I gotta read up on my Tauruses, see what's going on with them. Here we go. Energy around them. You could feel like there's chaos. There has been a little bit of chaos around you, and you could be well aware of it. Some of you feel like there's some chaos around you where it threw things off balance, and now it ultimately made you have to cut it out or make a decision. A lot of you have a lot of heart space for this situation, or don't want to see somebody emotionally burdened. This situation, it might have hurt you as well. I get the energy like it might have been taxing on you, and it might have messed up with you. It might have screwed up your stability a little bit. Played with your stability. Might have gotten away. This situation could have gotten away your stability, whatever occurred. Here we go. I don't think you're letting it stop you. Truth and clarity. I don't think you're letting it stop you. I think you're cutting it out. I think you're moving on from it. I think you. Do I need to say anything, Taurus? Like, really? Do you guys see that? Really? I think you're fighting not only intuitively, but you're putting things to work. You're running. You're in like, I'm running towards what I want energy. Good for you. Here we go. It's balance. It's releasing the past, and it's heading towards victories. Opening new doors and not being emotionally upset. I think you've went through a lot of structured learning, and now I feel like you recognize you're not going to play with things that emotionally trigger you, upset you, lie to you. Don't tell you. Somebody could be lying to you or not telling you honest communication, or opening up enough to not telling you everything they should tell you, telling you what they want you to hear. Just be careful of that. And I feel like they're doing this while you're busy at work. While you're busy doing something with building, somebody's stuck in their thoughts, and you're over here working, and whatever the situation, clarify that, because I'm not sure what that's trying to say here. Could be somebody younger than you that needs changes in their life and to pursue action. I feel like they're trying to figure out where they're going to end up in the world, but they're also emotionally stuck, stagnant, not sure, very unsure, back and forth, wanting to manifest, but holding on to that tree that needs to go. You know, trying to get back into like the happiness and making the decision, the decisive energy to go towards it. You may have energy around you, and I feel like she's younger. This one's younger. I feel like they're trying to come to that conclusion. I feel like a conclusion. 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups reversed. They may not go out much. 10 of Wands. I feel like they're a homebody. Emotionally hard. It may be emotionally hard to deal with. You may have had to deal with it, or their emotions have been hard for them to deal with, or fight to get to let go of things that have already been dealt. I feel like you're really working on a lot of different structured things in your life, or trying to discover the next best cause for you and maybe for those around you. I feel like you could be a mom doing this as well. I feel like you could be a mom doing this, putting the work into it, and taking a lot of strength and pride into a situation. Maybe if you're not a mom, a relative or a grandmother, I don't know, something like that. Here we go. Some of you, I get the energy, you're carrying more of the weight than others. That does feel like it's not so. Maybe it's financially, and it's just that way because of the way things are set for the situation. It don't feel that way. It feels like you're carrying more of the weight of something that is supposed to. It's not supposed to be all yours to carry. So I don't know. Here we go. We're gonna go to the next side. Pisces. I mean Pisces. I did it again. Aries. I did that to Pisces in the beginning. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Stability and victories. Some of you guys may just be either, are you looking for change? I feel like that stability. Some of you are looking for changes with love situations. And you know that. Truth and clarity. Also, decisions. You're also going to be, I think it's going to, I feel like if you're worried about something, about if you're a Pisces that's worried about the outcome in love, I don't think you need to worry about it. I feel like Spirit helps you get the balance. I'm just going to tell you, I feel like Spirit helps you get the balance. They may have cut somebody out of your life, Pisces, or you may have had to not stick around for a situation that was basically blindfolding you from your happiness. Something about the changes were necessary because it was keeping you. It was too high. Like it was giving you anxiety, or it was making you feel less than. And I got to switch it to Pisces, I know. Excuse me. No, we're on Aries. This is Aries. Why do I keep doing Pisces and Aries? I keep messing them up. 7 of Swords. Aries. Have I been saying Pisces? Have I been saying Pisces? I think I have. I'm going to do this one. We're going to redo this one. We're going to start Aries over right now. Good night, Joe. What is it with Aries and Pisces energy? Maybe there's a crush on Aries and a Pisces out there. There could be. If you come to this video and you're cross-watching an Aries or a Pisces and you're an Aries or vice versa, there could be somebody that's crushing on one or wondering what they're up to. I get like wondering what they're up to. Are they lying? Are they coming towards me? Something like that. I can't shake Aries and Pisces tonight. That is strange. And I don't have any of that. Like I have Aries I have Aries and Pisces in my chart, but they're like way off. It has nothing to do with me. I have more Sagittarian energy than anything. And Leo, Sun, of course, but strange. I don't know. I mean, something may show up in the cards soon. I think something's gonna. I might even ask what's going on. Let's see what it says. All right, here we go. Aries. Let's go back to Aries. You might have a Pisces coming around, Aries. And vice versa. Pisces, you may have an Aries coming around, or wondering what you're up to, or like if something's going to happen. Let's hear for Aries. 10 of Pentacles. You're so work invested. I feel like you're so building. You're looking for happiness in work and love. And I think you're aware of this. You know you want to play with it. I think you know this. Oh, my God. You also... I'm gonna tell you something. You need to spiritually pick a decision on. I think that message I'm getting, Aries. If you want love, happiness, spiritualism, get strong enough to choose both. There's no reason you can't have both, or you need to ignore love, or feel like this, or like you get left out. Stop stressing on it. It's not my imagination. I think it's time for you to fight for it. Some of you may feel like victory is always cut out, or it's always a rehearsal of the past. And I feel like the Aries thinks this, or sets this down. The touchdown, you set that down. Secretly, I feel like you don't jump towards things right away. You may have been very unsure of. Some of you, Aries, like to start the communication, but then when it falls off, you're attracted to it, is what it says, whatever that's about. So you like the ups and downs with communication. I don't understand why that would come out like that, but if that's what you like, that's what you like. It might just tickle what you like. All right, truth and clarity with Six of Pentacles. Others of you are striving and working hard towards staying away from an ex. Could be an air sign. You haven't, whoever that air sign could be, if you dealt with an ex, you probably haven't talked to them in a while. You probably haven't talked to them in a while. King of Swords reverse, Six of Swords reverse, Ten of Swords upright. I feel like it's over, or there's lack of communication, text, phone, whatever. You may question what that person thinks of you as well. Nine of Cups. Why would you do? I don't know. Nine of Cups to the shadow side, to the Ten of Cups. What? You do want love and stability, but I feel like some of you hold back on being honest about jumping towards it. I feel like you think about doing it, but then you go right back to your career. And it's like you don't want to have the anxiety, or you may lose the patience for the new love offer or the changes and excitement of the happiness to show up. A lot of you are more invested in career or your health. You're strictly career and health. And I feel like I'm done. I feel like you're trying to move on away from that, or discover that career and health are fun. Maybe career, health, and money are fun, but where's the love is what I'm feeling. Look at this. Where's the love? I feel like Aries is recognizing I'm stuck, because you know what I want? I want love. And it ain't showing up, or I ain't moving towards it kind of energy. You're getting like a real message. I'm not fighting for it. I'm not building towards it. I need to start moving my ass in that direction. Oh, landed on my arm. And I don't feel like it's towards, this tells me whether it's an earth, air, fire, water sign you dealt with, I don't feel like it's towards an ex. I feel like you let go of an ex. I feel like there was no balance there emotionally. You've probably withdrawn, or Knight of Pentacles, you had to make the decision to really think about, is it worth my time? Should I do this? Let's give you a little bit more. I'm gonna question why the back into that. We're not even gonna use this deck. I got a deck right here. Should I do this? Show me the message for Aries. Should I do this? Got a bunch that came out. Secretly, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Two of Swords, needing to make a decision to move on. The Empress, Three of Pentacles, building. So the Empress and the Three of Pentacles upright. Show me something else. Show me something else. I'm going to give it to you, whatever it is. Some of you are really conditioning your finances right now, or balancing that out, or going after that. Some of you, it could be looking for a new career, or investing in yourself right now. Anything else? Five to the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you, the side message, I'm going to tell you, you got to start working on opening up emotionally towards love again and celebrations. Stop staying stuck. Stop staying stuck. I feel like you know this. I feel like you know this. It's not, I don't feel like it's a figurative speak, imagination. I think you're aware of this. Ten of Cups reversed. Six of Pentacles, the balance not being there, or emotionally not jumping in. And who's not doing it? I feel like it's you. I'm done. I feel like you know this, and you have to get the strength up for it. That came out in the other reading. Like, I don't know if I showed you it, but let me see if I can find it. The strength card was over here, but I don't know what it was next to, because I piled this thing up. The strength card, I don't know. I have the sun card reversed. You have the strength card in there somewhere. And I put them all down, so I'm not going to search for it. But that's the messages I have. That's the messages I have for my dear Aries. We did pretty good tonight, an hour and 29 minutes. Hour and 29 minutes. I'm sorry I had to call you out on that one, Aries, but hey, sometimes it's going to happen. It feels like I feel like I had something to say to you. And a lot of it has to do with going after balance. And it felt like changes in love. And I think that you emotionally know it. I feel like there's an Aries, whether you're a woman or a man, you're aware of what I just said. I'm going to tell you. I'm telling you stuff you're already aware of deep down inside of yourself. All right, here we go. All right, so Aries is done. See if I can get rid of that. All right. What do we got? A couple people still in here? Does anybody have a question? I think I'm going to do a couple questions. They didn't expect that, did they? I'm going to answer a couple of questions. Not many, just a couple. Catch a question before I get out of here. I'm out. Welcome in, Alexandra. Will you get the Alpina? Probably yes. Casey, I would say yes. I would say yes. You're going to go look at it. I feel like you're definitely on one side and the other side for a vehicle. I feel like you definitely go look at it or go after it. I would definitely say you move toward. I'm done. You move towards it. It might be a little bit of time. I was feeling time before that showed up. I feel like it might take a couple weeks, maybe a month. Why do I feel like April is important for you? April, maybe the end of March. And I feel like you're going to really not want to wait. Look at this. I feel like you're going to get sick of not wanting to wait. You're just going to want to have it. You're like, no, I want it now kind of energy. All right. Thank you for the super chat. All right, let me see. Looking for a job promotion. Will I be getting it soon? Let's see what the tarot tells you. Diamond. You may not get it, at least from what the tarot showing me. I don't know yet, but I keep seeing reverse cards. I usually the ones I just saw. No, probably not. You may not get it right. Jump. I don't think so. I think you want it, but I don't think you get, like, I think you want it, but honestly, it might be handed out somewhere else. I feel like you're that Page of Cups, and then it's like you don't get it, or you, sorry. But I'm going to tell you, no, I don't see it. Not right away, honestly. Here we go. Let me see somebody else's question. Within 2 months. I'm going to tell you, probably within 2 months, you'll get the balance for the situation. That was for the Northern Lights here. I'd say within 2 months, 60 days or sooner, you'll see the changes. Oh, and I think you're a Taurus, by the way. Look at bottom and the top of the deck. Damn. You'll see the changes manifest, or you'll get what you ask for. Within probably 60 days. Okay. Okay. Did I miss anybody? That's an easy question. I'll answer that. La unique one. Is my ex serious about the reconcile? Is my ex serious about the reconcile? I want to look at your image when I do that one. Hold on. Where is it? It's way up here. Right there. Is my ex serious about the reconcile? I almost want to tell you about the tarot, and I just might. Show me. Is her ex serious about the reconcile? No. Hell no. 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 Should have just told you. No, he's not. And I was going to ask you what you felt. And if you thought it was, I didn't feel like you felt like it was yes. No. I feel like you were feeling no already, intently. Knight of Swords, lies, deception with the Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups. Hell no. Hell no. I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's what I feel for you. Lie, unique one. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it may, even though there's no communication now, Diamond, does it look like the person may give in? Absolutely. Yes. Okay, here we go. All right, you have a good night, Casey. Thank you very much. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. Ooh, I like that question. Monty, I'll do this again. So if I don't get your question, I'll be coming out and do it again. This will be the last one for tonight. Will I move soon? Will I move soon? Will Monette, excuse me, will she move soon? I don't think so. I feel like you're more in the communication phase than actually getting to moving yet. I feel like it's going to take a while. Foundation, the moving is going to take a while. It's going to take a while for you to move, to get into that direction. Look at this. It's all moving energy. And that's what you asked. You may have to just wait it out. But look, as far as it being right away, no, that's in reverse. I feel like you talk about it more than it pursues actually showing up and building. That's what I've got. All right. You guys all have a great night. Make sure you're subscribed and you like the channel. I'll be back. We'll do more questions once in a while. I don't do it often. And there's only certain questions I will answer. I will not answer specific questions. You know, some people may be coming in asking genuine questions, some may not. And that's not the reason why. It's more or less if you have a very serious question, that's for my email, not for online. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Leon's out of here. Good night. Thank you again.